print nga la ya wa submit ka bola a form dok dom kim submit ka bola tua hong po hiele the same old thing come out. What would be the reason for that? Chito kagenu ka atam zo hi question they clarify the ki bolta a tua ni ka bol they ahi thei je. Number one is as on is date of birth is as on chi khatum thei lang ni so ki pai ki thei ding ya to 10 years before voter I ka obtain a kan la pe la 40 years kisi in again la lo hai se la tu tan se la 40 years in all pe ya ko ya pe ya then question dangte banga revision BNO te hong pai whatever we evolve ha pe come out as the same of you. Okay, question will be thank you.
I think the shortest way, the easiest way would be apply a new correct something in Form 8 fill up on you attach 2 latest photograph copies. In that process, you'll get a new photo ID wherein there is date of birth and date of issue only. Years won't be mentioned.
Firstly, I would like to congratulate DC for completing 2 years as a Ccpur person. So my questions to you, due to migration, I should say, from let's say from Eimi to Paimu, there's I should say very original settler from these far-flung places settle in this town, in Ccpur town, since about 30 years, let's say. And then those 80 plus people, they don't want to delete their names from their proper village. They insist not to delete. But as per the rules, after staying here for 30 years in a proper town, let's say Triboma Ccpur, Lumber town, their name has been added here also. And as per the rules, as per the guidelines, we have already deleted the proper town and Triboma areas. But the problem comes, they cannot go to their proper ancestral place. That's a Eimi department for those oldies. Will it be possible? It's my request to DC and the respective officers. Will there be any possibility? Can you please arrange some papers so that they can cast a vote on their voting day? Because those 80 plus, they cannot travel to England, they cannot travel to Paimon, they cannot travel to Palma. But they want to cast their vote. We have so many situations in last year also. It's my humble appeal to DC sir and block officers to do something. Will it be possible? Is there any possibility? Is there any way? That's my question. Thank you so much.
Firstly, a voter should be an ordinary resident of that place. I think you fail in that first. A voter who stays his present place of residence, he should be a voter in that place only, and he cannot retain his ancestor or whatever address. That is only our personal issues, okay? Personal, I mean, it pertains to that person or those persons. But basically, the rule is that a person should be enrolled in his present place of residence. That is the first one. And in fact, they are not enrolled here in their present place of posting, in their present place of residence. At least they have their voters out there. But there is, unfortunately, according to the rule, there is no provision for special arrangements of those residents who are not staying in that villages or elsewhere. There is no provision at all. Only the provision available for postal ballot papers are those service voters who are, and those election duty officials who are on duty for this purpose. So there is no as per rules. There is no arrangement for that special arrangement.
Zamta penalisa. Tunla lai tok suwa invite kamu sing ke pawin. Kehi azawa introduction chun General Secretary iti bin kahi pawin. District Congress Committee representative jok kahi. MPCCI media joint convener jok kahi. Topic hi hung som jok kan wa no men. Bullet point aki page 1 2 3 hi. Aban ma na chi di ham ta kan ma hai. Ahung do mo ta po. 3 le 2 3 na jong tham khan za. Election Commission hin iaro le kha thot ipi ho an ni ho umam ti hi tham khat ka do no ka nam. Kumdang achu election kun le valid voter ID card hi mandatory he tin an sin notice in pc ani kuni the voting day ni le chichu ki mong kit do unnecessary mo boya ki boy ka aum ji ichita bang direction no mu khawam ai do le bp la he sa the ki na thi umam ti ho yang so ame aba la kumdang abang achu vote iga ha chai pal le nazari ranks mo da na im we ta ki bola lim ki ka kum mo ta kum um ki da ham lim ki ka tin ham ti hong chu ka ga he no mi kan vote khat chu entitled ri tam pi pe na ha thi lo na ding a chu alim to a ku jung ki ka tha ho chu anom ji so ang so bo dan chi chung chung mom tho tho ti yong cho chu tho di ham ai lo la camera cctv pi ham jong ni se ji he cho ta mai ki no mo ti ho men kum dang a chu abai ham nang congress hi adam nang ki mo hian che ko to bang kan na ki he tu chung ni center nang ni government bjp nan pu la dan lam mo ki hian dam te dam ti yong ni ilung ti man aum ji question hi mazat de bam chu la te ha pu ni jong la ala to la hung jaw la kan mo to ni ko ne observer ho ai la lampi chom chom observer ho bang sun ang chat de da ni ti se da modus operandi ti da na election phat ang chat de da no tang phat ni lum ti ma hi he na ti de ham ikam ki na thi khat ni ilum ti ma mo ta bang khan ngau me aki hu fu be se na ji de pon ten an chom ta bang isia ya ko na na ho la ma thu pi ma ung khan ni ta bang ki no mong ti chu ko ga he no me.
First question regarding that identity cards. I'm also parent answer kim lang sa lang. Vote khi na ding mandatory electoral ID card kiti he ong pabon a rule in he should prove his identity. That's all. Du chung la yang hong chu ki thon den government in election commission in voter slip the apesi. That's all. Vote is also voter slip kan pe in. Just to be about the true working from the so not only that I got to enable ID proof enable of voter electoral if you can prove his identity that is acceptable. So voter ID card này khác thì cho din begin support yung bote thì kadon masak din all preparedness lang ang nendo to cover mahin. During ECI meeting last full commission meeting kayong tadawin ECI tena focus to say to free and fair, always free and fair so webcasting so on this puna sila webcasting ay lola webcasting on tena that's 3C connectivity ang izin atam zo ay lang 3C connectivity ang lozin webcasting on tena sa na omning on monitor CCTV I love videography coverage on the so 2012 election camera I love photo capture tu chung dòng hay công mò kinin as it's CEO office in dòng tender order ball tan mobile phone thon as it's cho ma chung again direct official ta cho ma communication to mulo wangon Election Commission of India is quite serious about this, maintaining the free and fair conduct of this election area chu chawlong chu webcasting, videography, CCTV and mobile photo coverage chu intending pagin chai ti chu tu tiang ka dong the.
Thank you. Tua urusan kita kan ya Pak, kalau lima lewat bonum tu Congress, BJP tu ekomo. Election Commission of India is independent body. It will chalk out its own programs. It has its own independent thinking. So in that respect, I think we should not cast aspersions on Election Commission of India. And secondly, tu chung hi technology nas ta ong gipang dingai. Bidang election goal chung hi ta daw dingai ti public le help ge chung ti ta loma good capturing it lang ai lo le. Tem bidang laya na nai ge ha ko mo. Jo goal kha chu ni ta lo mai te ti tu hin le Election Commission of India tu mo step la vote ta no we le lang kai chung technology na start kimangin to the as far as possible free and fair elections to eliminate the
kami na ila bidong dari sinte tribe council president kaya ujung la zombie council chairman kaya tunita una top so election office kaya ito bang turun minfang Hoki IAS District Election Officer nang sahi kayat ke kore chore champura atak lena katya mama de officer de tunga kipaku karun dia injin ka question ahi la board level ahi tampi pi akibeluna izo officer kadinang dom chuadia ahin khatang paidina tampi pi ibeluda ojele kinen taina kiuma mi khana saina salihanga birth certificate balan haitindang dan residential balan ta ibang buda iko kala hikinen ta na jiangun bu kharai zakat zani pamla som belbang ang ki khumma ko khoi izon ang gen jota parsenum jing khadaya jinai pasal ne tanaya parsenum the lawati chianga bu parsen iji vet tau ko bang kiding ha izon technical problem aja bu technical problem bu district officer election officer in student hey mai lawati ai chi a problem ko bang a technical problem ko bang ko chenga district election officer in ko problem ko student hey mai lawama dunia idok so ide tawai de na ko tambi lo technical genuine ta hingal si ko je lo technical problem ko bang hi a ko hi district election officer in student hey mai lawama ko khat ko je suggestion khat proposal kat tang pi hu ten sat chu election chen aki ha buai thei ma polling buda ko je suggestion kat kang bo lu chu nang accept pi thei di ma the house number wise in ki pai hen lan no ko hi kon ba hom di chi cheng ni wa village authority te au ma me house number wise in vote ki thei hen lan ile na house number hi a hi no hi jingkal hi ko house number jing abanin ki pi hen lan no jing abanin pai thei mai le okay la fear lo okay la deng bai di lo jing ka lai tu mia ka anakia sa chi ku chang si ku me ko ding ka lai tu kan le ki bai
to nya cha siu tu yo pan me le se ni pi ang ni mo na ko me aje tu impression hi ji ape pe na de tu ta ba khanin government subsidy hi ama ka na ko cha tu direct transfer gas cylinder ho ana ni pi ki wa no sam pe ya na ka chu subsidy e ma ka na ki pa video mo ko gas agency ko ma chi ti wa card gas card ade jate mo wa cha ko आधार नंबर हो
I know most important BPL card. A BPL card is social and economic cost census. I mean, Japan in the name of the room of watching the Hoju, 2011 census inside. And these are BPL was a zombie archer. BPL card with you. And if our gas cylinder subsidy moving archer. And a kit card moving archer. BPL card data. It was official committee. Ammonia to by who or by whom he card gradity. Lama Petrolum is actually. Everyone a hospital are understand. The monarch is like a horse, the BPL family and nothing. I think it's a only one that's not the home of use inside. I'm looking at BPL cut a day at the chair, officially with him hosing or told to give further. Not for that, too. Officially, say to I'm looking he was. I keep on being how it's the young official sign of it. It's a long one, you are parasite. January Tarika Jola, Bona Pieros, Tona Piguno, AR Comoju, elector's card on you, apartment. In our Zolo jail, Ella and sending on the carta. King had I the party Chiva on Braggible to you, so that you better with you. Laparaza Kilisu Moju, the IPL, it's also living. Thoughts on that to elector's card on the table to now. Office wise, see officer actually. Actually, half of the ball in there, are they actually forward the ball in the National so at the moment, it's going over the number one. Well, Johnny Council President Policy that Joe, a family wise house to house like child to the home. So what's really our day? I want election commission directive to a open and hot presiding officer like a polling station. If I advance a hundred touch, the Cooper wise a chili to July. Give you to ball holding I want you. A Cooper do you have to ball the two parts. Cooper Kimara to along I. Family are Takama Habu Wallet, Cooper to Takakila Zero. Presiding officer Kimotao, Kipao, which they pass a number to Yohe, similar with Salon, similar with Hangam. Young got to Imu, Yelai, Sarango, Zaram, Saran, Hinoiko, Genome Bessel. I be a fair anything at you. Free and fair thing was twice. Darkas whole, EBC complex, did fix and walk it, a hour, those whom the sweet oil, beer, or they cook it, Lama who had paid you, or kidding, they can be there. Thank you.
So focused, I see the things you hold for me. There's great things I have done, and now you gently break me, and lovingly you take me, and mold me as my father, and mold me as my maker. Will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down? And this time I will fall short of your glory. How far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you.
give mercy. With the kind permission of our respected DC, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who have taken this extra trouble to come over here tonight to attend this talk show. A word of gratitude to leaders of Zoning Council, to Inpi and other social civil rights organizations, whether they be women organizations, tribe organizations, student bodies, and other philanthropic organizations. We like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And also, we thank you to all the officials for both the DC office, the election staff, and also the various SDOs and AAROs having come here and served as panelists. And I'd like to thank our youth icons who are also great singers, Miss Eimi, Mercy, and also our hosts for tonight, Miss Roslyn Timbong, and also Mamboy Tigen, SDO Eimi, for having a beautiful job, very good job. And last but not least, a word of appreciation or thanks to our DC sir for having this, envisioned this sort of talk show, for coming up with this idea. I think it's a very good idea, and as he said, we shall be doing another one, future date, in the town area. And of course, friends of the media, friends from the media, whether they be from the print or electronic media, we also request you, besides thanking you, to kindly disseminate or show this talk show as much as possible so that it reaches out to the maximum number of viewers as possible. Since we live in a democracy, elections are the cornerstone of our democracy, and as we all know, SAE-2017 Sweep, it's about educating the voters and also trying our best from the official side or from the ECI side to involve or to let as many people participate in the election process as possible. Thank you very much.